all of a sudden I told my wife and 2 kids in the car, I told them, I don't feel right. And as soon as I said that, I slumped over in the wheel. And blood pressure 0, pulse 0, breathing 0. So I was dead at 9:33 in the morning. And when they arrived at the hospital, it's got on the left side, when they arrived at the hospital, it says 9:58. If you do the math, that's about 25 minutes. They said I was what they call clinically dead. There was probably over 200 people had gathered at the hospital from my church and friends, and they started praying. My family came in. They just said, we refuse this report. We gonna believe, even though the report was, you got a 1% chance to survive through the night. And plus you'll probably have brain damage if you wake up. Which when I woke up, I didn't have any brain damage or any kind of heart damage or anything. You know, I told them that I had talked to her dad, my granddad, heard several other people, and I said, hey, I just talked with them, and they told me they were all dead. And I said, no, they're not dead, they're alive. I looked at the clock and it was like 1:30 in the morning, and I thought, what is all this noise at 1:30 in the morning, you know? And all of a sudden, at 1:30 in the morning, there was like 8 guys came rushing in my room, and this is what I saw. 8 guys dressed in black, with their hair slicked up black, and one of them was the leader, and he had a knife. All of them had knives, and he said, we come in here, we go kill you, and we go stab you and beat you to death. And I thought, man, where's the security? And I was just laying there looking at these people, 8 guys dressed in black with knives, and they were laughing and carrying on. And then the leader said, let's go, and he walks out the door. And then when he walks out, it's like, as soon as they walk out, I can feel them start stabbing me in the side. They're not in the room, but I'm dying. I'm actually dying. And I can feel them. It's like they're standing beside me and ripping my sides up and down with these knives. So I hit the panic button and called the nurse, and they came in, and I couldn't breathe. I told them I can't breathe, and I didn't want to, because every time I took a breath, it was like that knife was jabbing me in the side. And what I found out was that I had what they call pleurisy. But I actually believed that pleurisy, when they told me what it was, I know exactly what it is now. It's 8 demonic spirits. I really believe that will attack you. And I do remember that day something I saw, and when I came back in the room, and there was my mother sitting there, my wife's sitting there, and right in the middle I seen a man standing with a white suit on. And I asked them, I said, who y'all got with you? And they said, we don't have anybody with you. And I said, yes, you do. There's somebody in here with you, and he's standing right here. But I believe it was a guardian angel already had left the hospital room, you know, where they did the surgery, and he'd already beaten me back to the room, waiting for me to come back.
How great the love of Jesus Christ. On the cross of Calvary, the blood was shed that pardons me. No longer bound, no